Well, hello there, Tracy.
Hello, Jewel.
Welcome to Simply Jewel, a typical podcast where we have new episodes on Tuesday night, p.m. And I would just like to introduce everyone to Tracy Stevenson, who is the volunteer fundraising coordinator for Lee Cancer Research Foundation. And I just want to say how excited I am to be speaking with you today. I have been following Dr. Green and the cancer research for a while, and then it popped up on my Facebook page, and I decided I have to get involved. So I've decided to get involved after following, and I would just like to say thank you for accepting and and allowing me to partner with you guys.
Well, thank you, Jewel. We appreciate your partnering and thank you for following us. And I appreciate the opportunity to come on your show and speak to you about the organization.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, let's see. Will you please inform the listeners and let them know the facts, the features, the benefits of Lee Cancer Research Foundation?
Sure. So I'd just like to start off by telling you that what our mission is. And our mission is simple. It's not something that's very, very complicated. It's really simple. And it's simply to change the way cancer is treated and reduce the cancer patient suffering, because we all know that people suffer a great deal when they're getting treated for cancer. And we do that by providing cancer care that is accessible, affordable, and effective. So I have like 7 points I can go over for an introduction into the foundation. And one of them is the way that cancer is treated. So the first African-American woman to earn, Dr. Hadiyah-Nicole Green is the first African-American woman to earn a PhD in physics. And we all know that that's no small feat. Dr. Green developed a cancer killing machine that uses lasers and nanotechnology to kill cancer in mice in just 15 days. So it's not like you have to go through a 3-month treatment and every day go back for more and more chemo. She did this in 15 days after a single 10-minute treatment. So that is phenomenal.
Yes, because I didn't realize that it was 15 days. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 15 days using no chemo, no radiation, no surgery, and no observable side effects. So we all know that currently when cancer patients get treated, that there are numerous side effects and some of them not so pretty. In 2016, Dr. Green went viral for winning a $1 million grant for her cancer research. And it led to an interview with Roland Martin. So on this interview with Roland Martin, there were 14 million views on Facebook. Not 14,000, 14 million views on Facebook. If anyone who saw that interview had given just $1 each, that would be $14 million, and she would have the $10 million that she is currently trying to raise to start her first clinical trial.
Wow.
Yeah, that is truly amazing. Just $1 from each person she could have started.
Right, because I think that's when I saw it, and I was trying to find where did I see that video, and then it popped up on my screen again. So yeah, that is huge.
Yes, that's phenomenal. So Dr. Green started the Lee Smith Cancer Research Foundation so that this treatment can be made affordable for everyone, because everybody knows right now that cancer treatment is really, really expensive. So she wants to make that affordable. The foundation can begin human clinical trials within 24 months, 24 months of reaching its first fundraising goal of $10 million. So that's all we need is $10 million to get started with the first trial. But we need that $10 million. So every dollar, so if we're talking about dollars, every single dollar, whether it's $10, $1,000, we're asking 200,000 people to donate $50, or 100,000 people to donate $100, or $10 a month to help launch human clinical trials. That's all we need. So nearly 9 million people, to put this in perspective, 9 million people every year, despite current treatments, are still dying from cancer. Still. Cancer patients who have no other option and who have lost all hope reach out to our foundation, the Aura Lee Foundation. It is heartbreaking that we have the technology, but not the funding to help. And everybody says we want to help, but we get lots of views. She's gone viral on social media. And if people would just donate $1 every time they say they want to help, I think we would be much closer to our goal. So by acting now, we can save lives and make history. The Aura Lee Foundation needs everyone's support. So we're asking people to become a monthly donor to help move Dr. Green's treatment out of the laboratory and into human clinical trials. And people can learn more or become a fundraiser. Start their monthly donations at auralee.org. If it's only $1, start your monthly donations. Make tax-deductible donations at auralee.org, or they can text Aura to 71777. This is a cancer revolution. And we think of a revolution in how cancer is treated. We have the capacity to save lives. With the technology, we can. With your help, we will. This is not just a moment to give. It is a movement to change. And we're asking that everyone join us.
Yes, and I appreciate that. And we've got to get those dollars in. And I tell you, I'm committed to what I'm going to do is to give a percentage of the total cosmetic sales until we reach the goal, not just a one-time thing, but until we reach the goal. That is my commitment.
And I appreciate your commitment, Jewel. I really do. And I appreciate your audience's commitment. And it's a very small ask that we're asking. Even if you donate $1, we ask you to join us today on this journey, and let's change history.
Yes, let's change and let's save lives. Let's make history. And to all the listeners out there, all the Simply Julians, I am challenging them to at least donate $1. And I'll put my link also on the page, on the podcast, and on several different platforms, because we can do something. And I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much. And let's keep in touch, and let's do an update or a follow-up in a couple of weeks or in weeks to come to see how close we're getting.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thanks everybody. Until next we wrap. This is Simply Jewel, a typical podcast. Good night. Peace and blessings.
Good night.